in the bottom. So much.
And welcome to the top. This is the Fantasy Football Show where we separate the winners from the pretenders. I'm joined in this by my esteemed hosts and colleagues of experts, my motherfucking partner, Mac motherfucking Twin. What's up with it, Twin?
Hey, what's up with your face?
Oh, man, you know, shit, man. I'm still alive. I'm still alive in this bitch, and we still doing it. Also joined by them kids of mine, my motherfucking kinfolk, Big Banks. What's up with you, baby?
Hey man, we in this building, you know what I'm saying? What's up, twin?
What's up with you, Big Banks?
Man, just chilling. I want to let everybody know what I'm saying? This is the top of the playoff show. It's another week. We're gonna talk about this shit and let's get it.
Let's motherfucking get it. Before I kick this shit off, I like to say, long live Timo.
Long live Timo.
Timo and
never be forgotten. First and third business is still alive. While speaking of that, let's go ahead and get into this is our first playoff matchup. It was first and third business going against Juice Simmons. First and third business will come out with the 150, the 114 win. It was led in scoring by Jahmyr Gibbs, who gave him 29 big points, along with Daniels, the Rook, continues to be consistently putting up 20-plus points, 23 in this game. He was chipped in with 11 from Stevenson, 11 from Reed. Thielen gave him 10. He had a lot of solid matchups. He had 17 from the Denver defense. Juice was led in scoring by, I believe, 19 from Chase. After that big game for Chase, comes back with a 19, and nobody else on the team had more than 14 points. Mac Twin, what you think about this game, man? First and third moves along to the conference championship in this match. It seemed like a lot of people had thought that they were going to fall out of the playoffs. They managed to get in the playoffs, and when they got in the playoffs, they handled business.
Well, I picked Juice to win, but, evidently, first and third, they show their resilience, so, they came through with this one. So, congratulations to first and third, sorry, Juice, that, you kind of got squeezed, but hey, man, that's how it is. There's a win and a loser in this, so, there you go.
Yeah. I can see that, man. Like it was really, the chickens coming home to roost, as they would say, because Juice been on tinkering on that line, on that gray area, on that fence the whole season. If you look at the differential between what he done scored and what he done gave up, how much he done scored, like you would see that he's really not an explosive team. If Chase haven't came through with him having a big game, if he have like a normal game, like he gonna need his other guys to step up big, and he don't really got a lot of players, that can really do that for him. But when you look over there at first and third team, I mean, he had people that came through for him that wasn't expected to come through in the way that they came through, and I'm going to talk about that later in the sneaky links. But, I mean, big ups to first and third for moving on.
Right on.
First and third was a lineup that was put together to withstand the rain, if you remember. There was discussions early on of first and third, perhaps being in the GM and the coach of the year discussion. So I mean, it's that lineup just always seems to find a way to fight and make a way. And I mean, to touch on what you said about Juice, I'm pretty sure of all the winners, especially anyone who won double-digit games, he has the smallest margin when it comes to points for and points against. So he has 18, 89 for and 1838 against. That's 51-point differential. So, I mean, I guess you can, make the point that eventually it was going to catch up to him, that he was really, playing, could we say he was playing a little bit above his skis,
You
A
know,
little
I
bit
mean,
out in front.
I can agree with that.
you can say that. You can say that. And like I said, he been playing with fire, the whole season, and he finally got burnt.
Finally got burnt. Let's move on to the 304 Whisperer going against North Dallas, Texas. Well, this is going to be a hard one to get over, huh? Hey, Commish, when's the draft again? Next year can't come soon enough for North Dallas, Texas GOAT, who suffered the brutal loss and unfortunately had to watch their dreams of a championship fly away in the wind. Despite a big effort from Lamar Jackson, the team still came up short, falling 150 to 139 to the whole Whisper. Take a moment and reflect on a solid season and vow to finish the story next year. Maybe you could passionately root against the 304 Whisper in the next round. You can do that too. That's crazy. That's what they wrote as in the bio. I decided to read that. But yeah, it was 150 to 139. The whole Whisperer would get the win over North Dallas. As North Dallas really kind of stumbled into the playoffs. They kind of broke down as they approached the playoffs. And Jack gave him 37. They had 18 for Kamara. We got Hurry Swift 12. Nothing from Coop, which was supposed to be a big pickup when he went to Buffalo. That turned out to be flat. Kyle Pitts is a disappointment. Westbrook Akina, I don't know how he is the number 2 receiver. I'm not even sure why Myers is the number 1 receiver. I know he has some injuries over there, but I mean that's a hard lineup to put in the playoff against a team like the 304 Whisper, who was led in scoring by Xavier Worthy with 20. But then he had 18 for Puka, 18 for Robinson, 16 for Joe Thorough. Hopkins gave him a little 8.6. Parsons gave him a 9.5. 14 from the Houston defense, 18 from his kicker. I mean, it's just consistent teamwork, and it was just too much for North Dallas. What say you, Mac Twin?
Well, you know how that shit go, man. Rollo, he got a decent squad, man.
Decent. He ain't
Yeah.
got no decent squad. I ain't gonna interrupt you, man. He got he got a great squad. Let
Well,
me
you
say
know
that.
what I mean.
Yeah, it's beyond decent. It's dangerous. I think you
well,
used the wrong
well,
D word.
he got
Dangerous.
he got a resilient lineup.
He got a dangerous lineup, dangerous squad. Uh,
Believe me, I know that nigga beat me already, so I'm telling you. When I say decent, I'm not, I'm not trying to take anything away from what he got going on. Cause when I say decent, I mean, like shit, he got a winning caliber team. Shit.
Yeah.
Like shit. And you know what I'm saying? He made some good trades to, to put himself in this position. So, shit. The whole Whisperer is taking care of his business, shit. I mean, hey man, like he really doing his thing to be honest, shit. He in there, shit.
And you damn right he is, twin. You damn,
Yeah, he in there.
and let me say this. Before I even get started on this game, I want to give Rollo props because, he started out shaky early on in the year, and he went on the progress to start winning and go on long winning streaks and put up big points and showed that he belonged. That's the team that's shown. And and one thing I'm gonna say about this game and about North Dallas team in particular. I had been saying all season that it's few teams that they have players on their team that just playing well beyond how they normally be playing. And for North Dallas, like you said, his team started to break down when he lost Dobbins. So that's one of the guys that I say was playing beyond his means. He had Kamara that was doing 25, it seemed like every goddamn game. Then he started slowing down a little bit, not where he was giving you 12s or 14s, but he was giving you like an 18. But early on, he was giving you a quarter, a 30 pack. So I'm saying when you reduce those kind of numbers down to okay numbers, and then you have his other players that are not world beaters like Jacoby Myers and shit like that, and they don't come through for him, then you look at his team and you say, well, they really don't have the other players that the other team got. I'm saying that he got real legit players like Nakua. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That could just come through and play
go off
him. And he really that guy is what I'm saying. Like he ain't no also ran. He is that guy. He ain't Jacoby Myers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying if you look at Rollo's squad compared to North squad, Rollo got a better squad if them niggas show up. And they showed up and he moved on.
Right.
I mean, I would dare to say Rollo may have the best lineup that remains in the playoffs. I mean, he definitely have some missiles. He has some weapons of mass destruction that he can fire. Any given game, Joe Burrow could go off for 30, 40 points. Bijan Robinson could go off for 30, 40 points.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard could go off for 25, 20, close to 30 points. Puka could go off for 45, 50 points. Hopkins could go off for 20, 25, 30. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the Nick got a motherfucking squad over there, to be honest.
He do.
That's what I'm saying.
And I want to say this too before we leave the Rollo in this game. It remind me of something about the Richard Mille division. You know, I really own that division because I beat everybody in that division except for Twin because I didn't play Twin. So you just name everybody else, the other 5 people, I beat them all. So that's really my division. I'm a gun on and pass it off to Twin and let him have it, you know. But I mean, it's really my division. But yeah, big ups to Rollo though. That was a big victory for him this week, man. And we gonna see what he do next week.
At what point did you beat them? When did you meet them? Week 7. Did they have the trade made?
Oh, you talking about Rollo?
Yeah.
I think when I played him, that might have been the week that he maybe made the trade or something like that, or the week after. It was something like that. Either the week he made it or the week after. It was something like that.
Oh, Puka was out on injury reserve, and Parsons
Puka was out. Puka was out when I played.
Parsons didn't play, and Kendrick didn't play.
So hey, Puka. I got lucky. I didn't have to play his full squad.
No, you know, I mean, hey.
So he wasn't full strength when you beat him.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't playoff Rollo.
No, it wasn't.
It definitely wasn't playoff Rollo.
You know what? My team different now too, but anyway. We talking about the playoffs.
Right, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it is.
That definitely is here nor there. We're gonna keep this shit going though. We're gonna move it right along. We're gonna get into Team Twin, Mac motherfucker Twin, going against Casual. Twin would get the win, 148 to 77 points. Good gracious. There go that man again. Big Josh.
Mud baby.
Big Josh. Yeah, that's definitely a mud baby. I try to speed by that and give Cash a little reprieve. But I wasn't gonna ignore that Luka Doncic up there. You know what I'm saying? There go that man. Big Josh, 41 points, continue to do it. Neighbor showing back up, 24. He didn't get much from Tracy. But Brian Robinson steady, Kittle steady, Sutton all of a sudden is a number 1 receiver. I mean, it's just too much to too little. I can't even really go into Cash starters. Purdy had a 3, he had a 0 for Mooney. I tried to tell the nigga, but you know, Water got a 0. Oh yeah. Oh, it was ugly. Ferg a 4. Oh my God. 5-game losing streak. to end the season. What a way! Oh, foes, all the special teams. Oh wow. I mean, what can you say, Twin? You got somebody who was team was fucked up. Montgomery hurt, Waddle. I mean, you'll take it, right?
You're absolutely right.
Of
I
course you
will.
I mean, you put up
Absolutely right,
respectable
I will.
numbers. You ain't come out there to play. You put up a real. It ain't shit. All you play who's in front of you.
That's all I can do, right?
That's all you fucking can do. Hey, yeah.
So all I'm trying to do really is I'm trying to put my strongest players out there to start. I'm not trying to have I'm not trying to have no weak links. You know what I'm saying? That's starting. But sometimes it happens. Like sometimes when teams are down, they resort to do different stuff than what they usually would do. So you know how that go. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I try to put my best foot forward in this game, and I'm gonna continue to try to do that throughout the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you, man. You definitely did that this week. And you done been doing that the whole season, brother. I'm gonna tell you that.
I appreciate that, Big Bang.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm just speaking the truth, man. But let me tell you, like when I look at this game, like you say, I mean, it's we don't even have to really talk about Cash. Like everybody can see, what he had going on. Purdy with the 3, Waddle. Like we don't even really have to go down that road right there. But what you have to focus on is what Twins team is continuing to do.
Mm-hmm.
What how they're continuing to produce. Like that's what you got to focus on. Like a person like Neighbors hadn't did what he did for a number of weeks, and he come out. He have a big game to supplant what Tracy what didn't bring him. So
Right.
I mean that out. So I mean
Gave him some points.
I mean, his team just strong up and down the lineup. He got Watson is almost like a throwaway. You know what I'm saying? He just whatever he give is what he give, and then he turn around and he give you a 9 or something. You know what I'm saying? That you can be satisfied with that when you got people like Josh motherfucking Allen. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy right here, man. I mean, like he's on a serious mission right now. And like I say, if we had voted a week later, he would have been named my MVP. It wouldn't have been Chase, because this guy is just he's on a roll, man. And I don't see him stopping. Let me just say that, But it was a great victory, by Twin Team led by Big Josh. And I mean, it's just another victory, for the man. He moved forward. Into the championship round. And congratulations, Big Twin.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. The thing about it is, man, like during the regular season, Cash beat me, man. So, I mean.
So this was a revenge game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna even say so much of a revenge game. I'm gonna say that,
get your get back.
I had to give him a get back. I had, what I'm saying, he touched me. I need to touch him back.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So. I just like I said, I just had to, I had to do some damn coaching shit. I had to make adjustments, and that's what good coaching do. They make adjustments on the fly.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, your team starting to round around in the form to where you got people that's plugged in to where they're gonna be able to coach themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is what I'll say. I mean, you say you did some coaching. All you did was told Superman to go in the booth and
and change.
That put a wrap on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what I would say. Before we go ahead and get up out of here on this game, Rollo may have what I think is the best lineup in the playoffs, but you got by far the best player in the playoffs, left in the playoffs. You got MJ. As far as a young MJ type player is trying to crack through with his first, championship and on a mission. That's what he looked like amongst all the other star players in the playoffs. In my humble opinion, he the best player left in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and move on to this last playoff matchup that we had. That would be Team LAV going against the Supreme Team. Team LAV will get the win 179 to 131. This was a revenge game to sorts, considering. No, I gotta turn my ring off. Then they gotta hit me back. Let's go ahead and get into this last playoff matchup, which would be Team LAV going against the Supreme Team. Team LAV would get the win 179 to 131 against the Supreme Team. This is Rolex on Rolex crime. My labor mate going against each other, and somebody had to come out with the win, and I'm happy it was us. Looking at the score, I got 43 big points from Davante Adams. It was a lot said about Davante, whether he was going to be able to be, he was worth the pick and this, that, and the other, and his wide receiver mate, whether or not it was good to have both of them together. I knew it was. It was only a matter of time, and he showed up when I needed him most. And that's all I could ever ask for. Baker gave me 29. People asked me about the first ever stack running back combination, double RB, to run two running backs on one team on your team. A lot of coaches thought that was crazy work. Thought that was preposterous, but it worked out in our favor. We didn't get that much production from Henry as we wanted to because they were blowing the Giants' ass out, so they didn't really run the ball. But to get a 26 combined in the backfield, salute to that the RB position. Hurts, we were worried about Hurts. Hurts had a good game. Baker matched Hurt. Jones and Garando outscored my running back position. But our receivers and I had a linebacker, late second linebacker insert. He gave me 11 tackles, 11-5. It was just enough. Free agent pick up the Dallas Cowboys defense, 15. It was just enough to get it done. And shout out to those guys over there, Team LAV. It's just a round one victory. Also, shout out to the Supreme Team. Like I say, my labor mate. They beat us early in the season, so we had a lot of emphasis on this game. We really wanted this one, and those guys came out there and played like they wanted it. Mac Twin, you chose me to win this game. You stand corrected. What did you see in this matchup as you saw from your position?
Man, I was just looking at the position players and the starting lineup that you had against, what Supreme had, man, and it was just pretty much obvious, man. Like you pretty much still rolling the ball. You know what I mean? Shit, you ain't really slacked since you started. Like I said, your first game you lost, but after that shit, you won like damn near 8 or 9 straight shit. Shit, man. Like I said, you keeping the ball rolling, man. You got a strong lineup. It ain't like it don't look like Rollo's lineup, but it's just as strong. You know what I'm saying? So look, you damn near put up another $2, man. Shit, come on,
and
man.
And I didn't get nothing from Bowers or Doomsday.
Yeah, but you still put up damn near $2.
And you're right, Twin. You got that. You hit that right on the nail about that damn near getting that $2. That's really the focus really here. it's not that Supreme had a bad outing or a bad showing or anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't say that. Yeah, right.
No, it ain't. No, I know you didn't say that. But what I'm saying is that what to talk about is how dominant Team Lab was this week.
Right.
When you was watching the game, what you seen was two teams that was really neck and neck, for a while.
Right.
And then you had seen like Devontae Adams had a 0 in the first half. So he had 43 in the second half. I wonder, is that the most points like in
a half
football history in the half?
He was 1 yard away from another touchdown, which would have put him over 50
in a half. So when you see that kind of production right there, and then you got Baker doing what Baker done this season, having his best career year. I mean, his team played big. He had the Cowboy defense get a 15. You know what I'm saying for him? That's a team defense that was considered trash beyond trash until Michael got back, and now all of a sudden they done put a little something together and they give him a 15. A team he picked up off the street for free. I mean
that's coaching.
Yeah, that is. That's good GM and good coaching. And he had an eye for that.
Eye for talent.
I did too.
Our scouting department has an eye for talent.
I said the Cowboys, but I'm gonna tell you this though. It was a great game for Team Laugh. They played real big, and they came through. Devontae did for his team when they really needed him most. You had Hill. He come out with an 18 to help out in the backfield when you got Henry struggling. Like them the kind of things that really count. You know what I'm saying? And get a team to move forward. So it was a great game for Team Lab. He moved on to the championship game, and congratulations to Team Lab.
Appreciate that. Thank you for that, Banks. All those guys in the locker room, I know they appreciate that as well. Well, we moving right along. Let's go ahead and I want to touch on.
Before we move along, I didn't say this, so I want to make sure I do say this. Congratulations to Rollo for making the championship game. You know what I'm saying, and moving on. You know what I'm saying, and congratulations, Big Timo. You know what I'm saying, still in the building. You know what I'm saying, for making the championship game. And moving
Long live Timo.
Long live Timo. Eternity. Yeah, before we continue, I want to touch on a couple of little other games of note. We had them kids of mine extending their 5-game win streak over DC, 159-66. We also had Draper for the paper, eclipsing last year's champ in the battle of champ versus champ. Draper will come out with the 167-165 win over Chosen One. And we also had Swift ending an 8-game skid with a 150-120 win over Smoking Joe.
Big
Commissioner
Swift
got that monkey off his back.
Yeah, Big Swift.
Shout out to Swift by heart. All right, let's move right along. Let's get into
Top is so much better than the bottom.